Well, good morning. We had some scribble down here, but I'm not sure what it's all about because it was scribbled down a long time ago. So maybe, we'll just start reading. Oh, before we do, there we go. More blasts from the past. Flathead V8, 1954, rag top. Is it safe to open the doors? Looks to me, I would say that's a 3 in the tree. Is it? Hard to tell. It's 3 pedals. It's automatic transmission. Trunk opens in there. Lots of room. Spare tire in the back. Okay. 1950 Ford. I probably rode in 1950 Ford. My brother had 1950 Ford. When I was a little boy, I bet I rode in a 1950 Ford. But anyways, let's start reading in Matthew, verse 6, or chapter 6, verse 19. Let's see. Do not lay up treasures for yourself on earth. Case in point, the 1950 Ford. Do not lay up for yourselves treasured on earth, where moth and rust destroy, where thieves break in and steal. Good timing. But lay up for yourself treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust destroy, and where thieves do not break in and steal. For where your treasure is, so there is your heart. Also, let's go then over to Matthew chapter 7. Excuse me. Judge not. Judge not, that you not be judged. For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged, and with the measure you use it, will be measured back to you. And why do you look at that speck in your brother's eye, and do not consider the plank in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me remove that speck from your eye, and look at it as a plank? There's a plank in your own eye. Oh no, it's not that plank, but it could be another one. Hypocrite, first remove the plank from your own eye, and you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. And do not give what is holy to the dogs. Don't cast your pearls before the swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you to pieces. But keep on asking. Keep on asking for your own dream. Keep on believing. On the darkest of night is the hardest believe, and weeping will come at night, but joy comes in the morning. Ask, and it will be given to you. Seek, and you will find. Knock, and it will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and whoever seeks finds, and to him who knocks it will be opened. So keep knocking on heaven's door. Or what man is there among you who, if his son asks for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will he give him a serpent? If you, then, being evil, know how to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him? Therefore, whatever you want men to do to you, do also to them, for this is the law of the prophets. And this is a dream, one of many dreams. And that's a pretty good ragtop roof if you can pick a car up by it, eh? You have your own dream. You have your own dream, and you glorify it. When another has a dream, you tell him to lay low, stay down here on the floor, get off the furniture. Whatever you have to say is no meaning to me. And you don't know how much that hurts. Lay low, stay off the furniture, stay on the carpet here. Your dream means nothing to me, but my dream means everything. They do say that to you. But judge not, that you not be judged. For with what judgment you judge, you will be judged, and the measure you use it will be measured back to you. And don't worry about the speck that's in your brother's eye. Get the log out of your own eye. And this is the second binder. It's called Writings 2. Oh, hey. And this is the 38th one. It was written on the 20th of January, 2025. And it is mostly verses again. And I've entitled, I Don't Do Luck. I don't do luck, and it ain't fate. What will I, the Lord, do if any of you reject me and my holy mountain? What will happen to you for offering food and wine to the gods you call good luck and fate? Believe it or not, this is scripture. Your luck will end. I will see to it that you are slaughtered with swords. You refused to answer when I call out to you. You paid no attention to my instruction. Instead, you did what I hated, knowing that it was wrong. And then to do that, you can go to Isaiah 65:11 and 12. And that's in the contemporary English, that one. So, the real Bible, the New King James, or the King James, may say something different. All that I have is from the Lord. My breath is numbered each day. Stop there. He didn't say, oh, the average breath will be this for every human being. He knew before he created me how many breaths I would take while I'm sleeping, while I'm walking, or I'm riding my bike up Scholten Hill. All calculated. It says right here, all that I have is from the Lord. My breath is numbered each day. Whether I sleep or, here it is, you just keep going. You know what it's going to say. Whether I sleep or run, nothing is by chance. Not even the roll of the dice is by chance. Yet even the more... Okay, now I'm reading my own writing here. I hope you understand. Even the something of the game are being known by the Lord. Why then do you say, I did it my way? Or why do you say, have a good day? On whose authority do you bless? I am God. I can be trusted. Your past troubles are gone. I will no longer think of them. When you pray for someone to receive a blessing, or when you make a promise, you must do it in my name. I alone am the God who can be trusted. Isaiah 65:16. Let's take a walk on the gospel side and see what the gospel and other more accurate translations say. My thumbs don't work either. Okay, but because the rest of you have forsaken the Lord and have forgotten his temple, and because you have prepared feasts to him, to the god of fate, and have offered mixed wine to the gods of destiny, now I will destine you for the sword. And if you bow down before the executioner, for when I called you, you did not answer. When I spoke, you did not listen. You deliberately sinned before my very eyes and chose to do what you know I despise. Isaiah 65:11 and 12. In the New King James, troop or fortune are pagan deities. Woe for my sentence, woe for my rebuke from the Lord. I have sinned against them and was placed among the heathen and the specks of the wicked. I was told to course the language of the recovery in a tongue that contradicted your word. In my distress I cried to the Lord, and he heard me. Deliver my soul, O Lord, from lying lips and from a deceitful tongue. What shall be given to you, or what shall be done to you, you false tongue? Sharp arrows of the warrior, coats of broom tree. Woe is me that I dwell in Meshach, that I dwell among the tents of Kedar. Well, I got news for you. I come out here and I find the tents outside the prisons of Meshach and Kedar. Even worse. In the distress you see in your daily life. Oh, yes. I know. Everything's perfect. Everything in our lives are perfect. Well, look around you, boy. Remember the song, Eve of Destruction. Look around you, boy. Look around you. My soul has dwelt too long with the one who hates peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they're for war. That's Psalm 120. I will lift up my eyes to the hills. Does my help come from the hills? My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. That's Psalm 121 and Psalm 120. He will not allow you to be moved. He who keeps you will not slumber. Behold, he who keeps Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is your keeper. The Lord is your shade at your right hand. The sun will not strike you by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve you from all evil. He shall preserve your soul. The Lord shall preserve your going out and your coming in from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalm 121, verse 1 to 8. Would it not be better? Would it not be better to not bless if you cannot bless in the name of the Lord? Can you bless evil? Can you even say good day to those of Meshach and Kedar? Do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before the swine, lest they trample them under feet and turn and tear you to pieces. Matthew 7, verse 6. Remember, this was written back in January. Maybe there's been a prophetic view here. I marvel that you are turning away so soon from him who called you in the grace of Christ to a different gospel, which is not another, but there are some who trouble you and want to pervert the gospel of Christ. But even if we, or an angel, or from heaven, preach any other gospel to you than what we have preached to you, let him be accursed. So, as we have said before, so now I say again, if anyone preaches any other gospel to you than what you have received, let him be accursed. Galatians 1, verses 6 to 9. I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ lives in me. And the life which I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God, who loved me and gave himself for me. Galatians 2:20. What then is my complaining of Meshach and Kedar? What is the point of me complaining about what life was in there and what life is out here, being no better and maybe worse out here? What is that? If I have not disobeyed the Lord, I would not be here. For I consider that the suffering of this present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. For the earnest expectation of the creation eagerly waits for the revealing of the sons of God. Romans 8, verses 8 and 19. I don't know if we did a thing on Romans 8 yet or not. I'm pretty sure we did. All creation is waiting for us to take hold of the gospel of Jesus Christ. For the creation was subject to futility, not willingly, but because of him who subjected it in hope. Because the creation also will be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. Romans 8, verses 20 and 21. And as mentioned, that was written on the 20th of January, 2025. And how soon what was present became the past. Soon and very soon, we are going to see the King. And what will a 1950 Ford what will that have to do with the joy in our heart? I've tried to rebuild a few, and I have rebuilt a few. When the job was done, they were cast off like an old garment. A 1969 2+2 and a 1973 Chevy Impala Custom 2-door. If you find two of them or know where I can get them to, 1969 Pontiac 2+2 and a 1973 Chevy Impala Custom 2-door, then by all means. You can see I collect a few here. But what will these be? What will the glory of these be? When the Lord Jesus Christ sets his feet on the Mount of Olives. Is that Zechariah 14:4? Why don't you look it up? Look it up. Look up Zechariah 14:4. I think that's where it is. Let's see what it says. He will set his feet on the Mount of Olivets, and the mountain will cleave in two from the east to the west. What will they mean then? What will that 1973 Chevy Impala Custom? What will that mean to me? What will a 69 Pontiac 2+2? Fully restored, mind you. Completely restored and updated. And as much as the body and such is original, what will that mean? Anyways, the Lord bless you and keep you and make his face shine upon you. May he lift up his countenance to you. And remember, don't let your heart be troubled. Don't let your heart be troubled that these things shall pass away, that your dreams have passed away. In my Father's house are many mansions. And if it were not so, I would have told you. Jesus' words, not mine. You know what? Have a wonderful day. I'll be back.